Hello juniors, and welcome back to Computer Systems and Programming, week 18. So this week we're going to be doing more Python drills, but it's going to be a little bit different this week. You are going to type out the code, but you're also going to explain it as after you type out the code. You're going to explain what the code is trying to do, and we'll go over that once we get to Canvas. And then, so due this Sunday, we have the drills2.py and then the weekly quiz. And the quiz is just a survey about how you're feeling about the information that we're learning. So let's walk through Canvas. So here's where our videos are. This is where you'll upload the finished .py file once you have downloaded it, put it in Eclipse, then done all of the little problems in there, and then you can upload it to here. This is what you'll click on, and it'll download the .py file, which you will put into Eclipse, and then do the program, and then bring it into back to Canvas. And then this is the quiz, which is again just a survey. So if we click into here, we can look at what's actually in the .py file. So the first one right here is this explains what you have to do for each code. So for each comment space below, write the code outside of the comment box with the same spacing, and then describe what you think the code does. Explain it as best as you can, and all answers are appreciated, but please try to get it as close as you can. So, this is the first. This one right here is the first one. It's the example. You are going to type this code right where it says write it here. It's typed word for word right there. And then in the explain here, you'll use these different types of comments to write what you think the code does. Just explain it as best as possible. I've given you an example of how you can phrase certain things and how detailed you have to go. So then if you look at the next one, you have this little bit of code, you write it here, explain it here. Okay, and it continues on for about 10 or 12 problems. Any questions?
So I did the drills one, and I learned about variables and conditionals. Like, we already did all that stuff. So what's different as far as what I'm going to learn from doing the drills 2 this week?
So the drills 2 is to help you get a grasp on bigger concepts in code. So instead of just creating a variable, how you're going to use that variable to do what you're trying to do, and how to use that loop with that variable to do what you're trying to complete for the final project.
So what's the specific reason why we're using Eclipse over the other editor?
So we're using Eclipse because when you try to use the interpreter, if you declare a variable in there, you won't know that you've declared it correctly unless you print the variable out. If you use Eclipse, you can click run, and there'll be no errors, and you'll know that nothing was messed up in your code and everything worked correctly. Another reason is it's just easier. You can type it right under it. All the information will be there for you. And then when you upload it back, you don't have to copy and paste or make new documents. You can just upload the same exact file that you just edited. Just remember to save.
Did you know that your shirt matches the color of your question slide background?
No, I did not.
Thanks for doing that for us juniors.
No problem. Okay, I'll see you later, juniors.